She gonna make you better. She gonna motivate the fuck out of you. She gonna crush you, and you gonna go above that shit.
So so it's whole basic training situation.
Yeah, bro. She gonna bust you down, and you gonna you gonna be like a phoenix. You gonna come from the flames. You gonna be the ugly Reggie. Right now you just ugly Reggie, but when she fuck you up, you gonna be the ugly Reggie. Bro, you gonna be shitting on niggas. You gonna shit on other podcasts.
I don't want to shit on nobody. That's the problem with us niggas. Why we want to shit on somebody, bro? I just want growth. I want growth.
I want to shit on people, bro.
I don't want to shit on nobody.
People shitting on me.
Okay, they did shit on me too.
So I gotta return that favor.
No, you can't do that.
I do, bro. I'm gonna return the favor, and then afterwards, after I done shitted on you enough, I'm gonna wipe it off and help you. Yeah, bro. You gotta get shitted on. You can't just shit on me and just expect to be clean faced out here.
Yeah.
I gotta shit on you. Bro, if I hit the lottery money, I'm gonna build me a community. That's what I want to do. That's sustainable.
Build your community.
Build a community that's sustained by itself. So we all in the community. We paying for the lights, gas, water, food. All this stuff is free because the community is paying for it. Yeah. Your houses, you kind of gotta buy that or rent it or whatever you gonna do. But after I do all that, I'm gonna ride around the Bentley and just throw money at people, just cause. Makes me feel good about it.
Feel good.
Yeah, bro. You see that dude on YouTube was talking about great? I'm gonna have a bitch doing that.
What's that?
Great.
That's the same nigga that got smacked on that video.
Hey, man, he should
that same nigga got smacked on the video.
He should have been bobbing and weaving.
I get a lot of people who ask questions about what she talking about.
Well, who talking about?
You know what I'm saying? Shit we should talk about on this podcast, but we're gonna talk about whatever the fuck we want to talk about.
They telling you what we should talk about?
Yeah,
right now?
Yeah, different shit. Like most people feel like, you know what I'm saying, relationships, which I feel like we talked about in the first one.
They was talking about finances though. We can get into that though.
Okay, what do you feel like we need to do as, you know what, no, I don't even want to make it racial. What should we do as people, as people, period?
Let's make it racial because shit, white people are already doing it. I can't make it racial. The white people are ahead. They've been doing the shit. Okay, they've been generating wealth. We out here sitting there like most. You look at what's that? Life insurance. When your family and them they die, most black people, if they do go get life insurance, they getting 10,000, 15,000 at the most, 20,000. I give them 20. So when they do die, black people got to do the most extravagant ass funeral.
Well, for one, like I think most people need to decide what they like. I think honestly, you need to, before you die, sit down and think about how that situation want to go out. Do you want to be cremated? Do you want this? Do you want to, you know what I'm saying?
Even still though, but like you think about it. A life insurance policy is investing actually in your children's future.
Yeah.
Some people don't see it that way. Some people do. But if you take out $500,000 life insurance policy, it don't cost $500,000 to bury your ass. So like when you pass away, and I'm not wishing this on anybody, but most parents, about the time you hit 30, 35ish, I consider you a real adult around that time. That's when real bills is kicking your ass. Yeah, your parents more than likely have done passed away or they on their way out the door. Then you getting your first real set of wealth from their death, that life insurance policy. You just came up on $500 to $1 million. So now they're sitting in your bank account. Of course, whatever they generated throughout their lifetime that they left to you. So then shit, your children, that $1 million or whatever is sitting in the bank account. You really ain't got to touch that because you out here working too. Yeah. You set a life insurance policy on yourself. Yeah. So then shit, when you pass away, that's another $1 million stacked on top of that. Then you got the compound interest and ROA accounts and all this stuff. The compound interest steady generating money, and plus what you earn during your lifetime. Let's say you got a good ass job. Say you generated $5-10 million yourself. Yeah. So if you generating that much money, your life insurance policy should be more than like $1 million. Yeah. So you generating it, now you passing it down through generation to generation. You teaching your kids the same stuff. Yeah. And that's just one aspect of it. You get, like the dude in the last podcast was harping on education. Sometimes I say, yeah, education straight. Sometimes, like, yo, if you got an idea, man, you just get out here and go with it.
Well, see, the thing about it, I think we need is financial education, period. Because, like I said, the thing what me and my mama talk about now is now that I'm older, and I ain't gonna say God bless my parents. You know what I mean? They did the best they could, the best they knew. But no one actually prepared me for the real world. No one told me that, you know what I'm saying, how to establish credit. They just told me pay my bills on time, go to college, get a good, you know, a good education, get a good degree, get a good job. Well, in today's society, when I worked at Kroger's, I seen people that had bachelor's degree, you know what I'm saying, not knocking them, but they were working with me at Kroger's. And they weren't making as much, I was making more than they were making.
When you look at the world, though, I mean, it's a who you know type of thing, too.
That, too.
Like I just was telling you about the rappers and all this shit.
But at the same time, we need to educate each other financially. We need to understand building credit, establishing credit. We need to talk about it, you know what I'm saying, the car vehicles. When I got a car, no one told me about when I put down on the car about taxes, sales taxes, full coverage, liability, you know what I'm saying, how that
and like schools don't teach that, but at the same time, if your parents knew that, they would have taught it to you.
And that's why I said, you know what I'm saying?
You don't, credit is like a trap, honestly. It's like a trap.
Yeah.
If you got cash, you really don't need credit. If you got cash and you can prove where you got it from, cash talks. People want you to be in credit because like, with that credit, you know what I'm saying, it's just like a debit card. If you're dealing with debit card, you're not dealing with cash. If I got $200 in my hand and I got a debit card, you more likely gonna swipe the debit card more. But that $200, your money is disappearing out your hand. A debit card, it ain't no physical cash in your hand. So even though it's in the bank, you ain't really thinking like, yo, I done spent. You at the club, and I know I done plenty of times. I've been drunk, and I had a pocket full of money. And I started noticing that pocket getting thin. It ain't full like it was. You got a debit card, you ain't paying attention. You like, yo, shots. Let's get some shots. You steady spending money. So the same thing with credit. With credit, it's not a physical thing that you see and leaving. Like I had a credit card. I got 2 credit cards. Man, one of them $3,000 limit, one of them $5,000 limit. The limit was gone so fucking quick. It was just like, I'm in the store. I went on Shop Street. I'm in dealers and shit buying stuff, bro. Before I knew it, I done spent $3,000. I'm like, damn. You know, when you get home, you like, bro, I'm gonna take the shit back. But then you like, fuck it. You know, it ain't really like cash just left in my hand. I'm gonna pay it back later.
Good, I got time.
But then shit, some more shit hits you. Now this bill and all this bill do, and you still got to, you just spend $5,000 over here.
Yes,
so shit, credit, I think it's a crutch. I mean, it's alright to have it, but you gotta know, man, that shit can fuck you in the long run.
I mean, if you know how to manage it, of course it's gonna fuck you.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, who's like, you can teach people about managing that and everything, but like once you swipe that motherfucker the first time.
Well, so I'm not gonna let my nigga Duel, my nigga Duel sit down and talk to me, you know what I'm saying? He been talking to me for a minute about credit and how to establish credit, what I need to do, you know what I'm saying, interest rates, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I before him, I think like the only person was, you know what I'm saying, before them was Darrell, and you know, his mama would, you know, talking to me about that because they understood somewhat about, you know what I'm saying?
Like my mama and them, like, they don't know nothing like that, but I look at it like the same thing like when I bought my truck. The interest rate and all that, I think it was kind of high. Like shit, I was paying $400 a month for my note. But it was like only $100 was going towards fucking principal. You see shit. Me, the way I think, I was like, you know, hey, finance that motherfucker as long as you can. Everybody was like, nah, don't do that shit. Don't do that. I was like, yeah, finance it as long as I can. Make my note as low as possible. And I'm like, shit, if I got a $300 note, bro, I can triple that. So whenever I pay that bill, instead of giving you $300, I'm throwing you $1,000. So that means that $300 still going towards what the principal, the interest and all that shit. That $100 was still going there, but $600 more going towards that principal too. And I paid the shit out early as fuck. But I made sure I can afford that car note.
Yeah, I think that's what comes down to make sure you
the same thing like with my credit cards, what I pay, I buy the shit that I'm gonna have to pay anyway. Like I might pay my light bill with my credit card, my gas bill with my credit card. So the money that I was gonna spend with that, as soon as I pay it, it's just sitting in my account. And then when the bill comes, I just send that money over there. It's just like I just transfer the funds, and it's building my credit. But I mean shit. But if you got hard money in your hand, you don't need credit. You go in the bank, $50,000, no credit, trying to get a house, and you can prove that you got that $50,000 legally, they gonna give you that house. Yeah, they not gonna, you know, they not gonna be like, well, sir, you don't have any credit. But I got $50,000 in my hand.
Yeah, they gonna fuck with you.
Like, well, okay, all that shit, man. Dr. Umar Gay.
That nigga, Bro, that's crazy. It's funny you said this shit a while back when we was in your truck talking when you came hollering. Bro, you was running like for a minute when that nigga first came out. I was like, oh, when that nigga did.
I was too, man. I was listening to him. Then he started like, I think he started downing the rappers and all this stuff. Y'all doing the same shit.
But technically they are, but I can see where he's coming from. At some point in time, someone's got to make a stand up like, okay, look here.
But I'm like, what is he doing though? He's getting paid to do the shit he's doing. He's not doing it for free. So he's saying like, he's supporting his family and all that shit too.
So we got to do the same.
He's